Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be talking all about cute spring outfits. So if you're ready for warmer weather like I am, this video is for you. Everything in today's video is actually from one of my favorite boutiques ever, Vici. This is not a sponsored video at all. I have always loved them, so I continuously shop with them. And they actually recently gave me a coupon code, which is awesome. No obligation to use it, but if you want to, it is Kayla Love 35. That's going to get you 35% off through March. I don't make any commission from you guys using that code. I will get commission just from like normal LTK affiliate links or the YouTube shopping affiliate links that I always use, but I just wanted to let you know this is not in direct partnership with Vici. I just thought it would be a fun video because I love so many of their pieces. So I will have everything linked down below. I'll also link it here using that YouTube shopping button so you can easily click on that. But yeah, let's just dive in. The first thing that I'm wearing, I'm so excited about. This is such a pretty denim jacket. It's in a neutral cream color, which is kind of different, right? Like we normally see a classic denim material, but this one is so unique. I think it's gonna go with a lot of different things in your wardrobe. And what I love most about this one, aside from the beautiful eyelet detail, I mean, are you kidding me? That's obviously the most important detail about this jacket. But what I also love is how comfortable it is. Like for me to be able to film a video in this jacket, that should tell you a lot because I'm able to move my arms. I can fully lift my arms up. Like I'm not restricted in this at all. So this one definitely gets my stamp of approval. I also really like the buttons and how they match the exact fabric of the jacket. It has a little bit of gold hardware on there. It's just amazing. I'm obsessed. Will absolutely be wearing this all spring long. And because of the eyelet detail, it's going to be lightweight. It's not going to be too overwhelmingly hot during the spring and summer months. So it's literally perfect. I love it. And what makes it even more perfect is that there are a pair of matching shorts, and we know that I love a matching set. These have that same eyelet detail throughout the shorts. They do have pockets, a classic button and zipper, and I was a little bit nervous about these, especially for boutique sizing. Sometimes it can run a little bit small, and I got these in my normal size medium, and they actually fit really well. I was really impressed with these. They're not too short in my opinion. They're still really comfortable. Again, you have that really soft, kind of flexible fabric. Nothing on the back of these. They're pretty simple, but this is just going to make such a cute put together outfit that is still comfortable. I also thought this tank top might be a really good option to pair with the shorts, even with the jacket. I think this looks really good. It's just in white, so it's gonna match with everything, but it has this adorable little peplum detail at the bottom. Peplum is kind of coming back in a way, which I find so interesting, but this is exactly the kind of peplum style that I can get behind. It's modern, it's updated, it's trendy, and again, this is just going to match with a lot. It does have the silver buttons down the center, so probably gonna look best with silver jewelry or a mix and match silver and gold moment. But those are actually fake buttons, so in the back, it is completely covered with elastic, which is great because it's gonna fit you no matter what. And you do also have adjustable straps on this one, so it really does have such a nice fit. And I also think this would look really cute with any maxi skirts you have or any high-waisted jeans. Next, we're gonna talk about a little lounge set. And when I say I am obsessed with this, I am not kidding you guys. This is probably one of my favorite things that I've tried on in months. It just fits beautifully. Number one, I love the butter yellow color, as we all already know. And this material is incredibly soft. It's thick enough to be very high quality, but it's flexible enough to still be really lightweight and comfortable. It's such a smooth material. I did size up in the shorts to a large just because that was all they had available, but I'm actually happy I did. These fit really nicely. I love the really thick elastic waistband at the top. That is just going to make you feel nice and secure, and these do have pockets on the sides. And then the main piece of the set here is this little zip up short sleeve sweatshirt. I feel like this is such a unique lounge set for me because I definitely do not have any short sleeve zip up jackets, but this one is perfect for summer. Like this is something that I would definitely wear on a road trip when I'm going to the beach or on a girls trip. It is that cute, and it does zip all the way down. It actually zips up both directions, which I think is kind of cool. And you have that really trendy collar detail. And again, this is just such high quality. I love this material, and you even have pockets on the jacket too. So this is one of my favorites. I would really love to see them come out with this in additional colors. Next, we have a gorgeous denim dress. And by the way, you guys, if you watched my last video, I mentioned doing a Western country concert outfit video, and you guys seem to really love that idea, and that is coming coming very soon. I actually have it all planned out, ready to be filmed. I just need to film it next week and get it edited and uploaded. I'm so excited about that video. So if you want to see it, be sure you are subscribed to my channel down below. And a couple of these pieces might even make an appearance in that video because I really think this dress would be so pretty for a Western style country concert outfit. I keep saying dress and it's actually not a dress, it's a romper. So this is a pair of shorts, which means it's going to be really easy to wear and also very comfortable. Even though it's a romper, it's still very loose, so it kind of almost looks like a dress, but it's a really soft denim fabric. So this is another piece that I was really impressed with. I'll absolutely be keeping this. I love the little puff sleeves here and the little bow ties in the middle. Speaking of Western style outfits, we will kind of stick with that same theme with this next one. So this is a little vest that I don't even know how to describe, honestly. It's kind of like a crochet style, eyelet style. Every time I say something's crochet, I get people in the comments being like, that's not crochet. Honestly, I don't think anything that we're gonna buy from retailers like boutiques or Walmart or Target is actually crochet. I just kind of mean it has that inspired look. But anyways, it definitely has like a lot of see-through open details. So you're gonna wanna wear some sort of tank top underneath this, but it is going to be such a unique and fun piece of clothing to wear. And again, you have these little ties here in the center that you can make into little bows, which I think is precious. And I just really like this color. Again, it's kind of like a denim blue, so you could really mix and match this with some other denim pieces. I am so excited to style it with this little skirt. I am in love with this skirt, you guys. Again, the quality of this is amazing. I mean, this is heavy. It is a really thick material. There's lots of fabric, which is exactly what you want with a skirt like this because you want it to have lots of movement. And you definitely do with this one. You have a lining underneath, so nothing's gonna be see-through up top. And then of course you have this kind of chunky lace material over top. And this is very bouncy. Like I said, there is a lot of fabric that kind of flows down. And what I really liked about this one is that it's asymmetrical. So it's gonna be longer on one side and shorter on the other, which definitely gives it that boho Western feel. Aside from all of that, it is incredibly comfortable. You have elastic at the top, so all you have to do is slip it on and you are ready to go. I actually have a couple tops that I'm gonna throw on with that skirt for today's video, and one of them is not Western at all. So this is kind of an example of how you could style that skirt for a different look. This is a little beige sweater vest. It's really stretchy, but as you can see, it has a little starfish button, a little round gold button, and then a sunshine button. So very beach and resort inspired. I've been wanting a little vest like this for quite some time now because I just think this is like the perfect summer top that you can throw on with a pair of white shorts, a pair of jeans, a denim skirt, or even that white maxi skirt. And it's just going to completely take your outfit to the next level because of this statement detail on the buttons. And I really like this one specifically because it's in a neutral color. So it's really going to be easy to style and it fits beautifully. This is in my true to size medium. It's really stretchy and I don't have anything bad to say about it. I love it. Another little top that I will throw on with that maxi skirt. I'm not sure if this is like my favorite look, but it's just kind of what I have for today's video. But this is another little denim top, but this one is definitely more casual. You could easily style this in your everyday life. You could probably even wear this to work if you have casual Fridays, or definitely just going to dinner, going to lunch, or hanging out on the weekend. So obviously you just have this stunning embroidery throughout the entire top. It's a really loose fitting top, so it's going to be comfortable. Again, you have these little poof sleeves with elastic on the ends, and this one is technically open at the bottom. So again, I would probably pair this with some sort of tank top underneath, and you're just gonna feel like you have a little bit more coverage, but you do have a couple of like hook and eye buttons at the top to keep it secure. Next up, we have a couple of little matching sets. Again, we love a matching set. It's just so easy to throw on, and it's kind of like you have one outfit ready to go, but you could easily make a bunch of other outfits with the separate pieces. So we'll start off with the top here. This is really what drew me in because it's such a unique silhouette. Once you have on the pieces together, it kind of looks like a dress. It's like a very asymmetrical, whimsical, flowy look. So I loved that. And I also really liked this color. It's just very spring. This one does have a little bit of a texture to it, which I think is nice too. And it is like a higher neckline. You do have a built-in tank top, I will say. I don't know if mine is like sewn on backwards or what, but the model definitely had the top on this way. But when you lift this up, this is the back of the tank top. So I'm not sure about that, but you could easily just detach the tank top and put it on whichever way you want. That's probably what I'm gonna do too. But other than that, I do really like this. It is just such a cool, trendy girl look, but it still feels very feminine and pretty. And you do have a little bow in the back to just kind of like keep it secure, which I also like. And then here is the matching skirt. It's just a very simple mini skirt. I actually love that it has this little floral detail in the center. That's kind of cute. If you were to wear it on its own with like a white bodysuit and a little jacket, you could do that. But yeah, you just have elastic at the top, and other than that, it's just like a flowy little mini skirt. I don't feel like this one is too short. I was really happy with the fit of it. So overall, I'm really loving this set. This next set, I really, really love. I feel like I've said that about everything, but this one especially, because I've been looking for something that is like a really statement piece featuring polka dots, but I'm really picky on the color combinations and the style of polka dots and just the style of the garment. So I haven't really been able to find anything that I truly love until I came across this, and I love this little set. So you just have a little button-up shirt here, and then you also have a little wrap skirt action. So we'll start with this shirt here. I did get this in a size large because the medium was sold out. I think the medium would have worked for me, but I also think the large works for me just fine too, so I'll probably keep this one. Same thing with this top. You do have a little tank top built in, which is nice, I guess. So you don't have to worry about anything being sheer. Even if you wanted to detach the two, you could totally do that. But this is just a really nice quality top. Again, this is like a thicker fabric. It is in that like thin chiffon material, but it's not cheap feeling at all. You do have buttons on the end of the sleeves here, just a classic button up otherwise. So you could totally wear this with black pants for work, or even like a little black midi skirt. The options are endless. And then on the weekend, you could pair it with the little matching skirt. Now the skirt I did get in my normal size medium, and it is a little bit too small. Like I said, I feel like boutique sizing does always run a little bit small. And since like last year, I've gained probably like 5 to 10 pounds, just kind of like fluctuating. If you watch my channel, you know I recently lost a lot of weight and I was on a GLP-1, and then I like took a break and then I went back on it. So anyways, if you want a video on that, by the way, I have it all linked down below. But I say all that to say that I have gained probably like 5 to 10 pounds. So maybe it'll fit better when I'm back down to like my base weight. So I might hang on to the medium, but I also could probably do a large anyways, just because this does run a little bit small. But I really like it. It's so cute. It is a pair of shorts, like I said, so it's a skirt. They look great in the back once I had my correct size. And then you just have like the wrap detail in the front. It ties on the side. This is just exactly the set I was looking for. So I really hope that I can nail down the sizing with this one. So random, but I just sat down to eat lunch and I want to tell you guys about it because I'm partnering with Factor, one of my favorite companies ever, to tell you about their amazing meal delivery services. So if you've never heard of Factor, they deliver fresh, never frozen meals straight to your doorstep. And I'm telling you, it is just the most convenient thing ever to not have to worry about what you're gonna cook for the week. For me, I use them for lunch because I work from home. I'm often really busy and I do not want to stop and make a 3-course meal. So these I can pop in the microwave. They're done in less than 5 minutes. I would say most of them are done in less than 2 minutes, which is insane. And the best part is they actually taste really good. Today I'm having the shredded chicken taco bowl, but truly, if you are someone who's really busy, maybe you go into the office and you don't really want to prep your lunches, this is gonna be great for that. Or if you just get busy at nighttime and you just want a healthier option, highly recommend, because it's going to keep you pushing towards your goals. You're gonna have a healthier, more nutritious option that actually tastes good that you don't have to think about. And there's so much variety on their website. You can get vegan, vegetarian, keto, calorie conscious meals. I mean, you name it, they definitely have it on their website. There are so many meals to scroll through every single week. And if you don't need it for a week, you can easily skip it. So good. And if you guys haven't already tried it, I do have a code for you. You can head to factor75.com or click the link below and use code KaylaLoveFB50, and that's going to get you 50% off your first box plus free breakfast for an entire year. Once again, that's KaylaLoveFB50 for 50% off your first box and free breakfast for a year. And that offer is only valid for new customers with code and a qualifying auto-renewing subscription purchase. Okay, next we have a piece that I actually got last year, but I noticed they restocked restocked this, and they even came out with it in a couple of other colors. So I wanted to mention it here because this is one of the most stunning dresses I have ever worn. I love it. It's completely off the shoulder. It's in this really thick, beachy knit fabric. So soft. And once again, this one is just such good quality. I mean, this is heavy, it's thick, it's not see-through at all. It's actually completely solid until right about here. And then you have like some open knit areas. It's super stretchy, and this is a maxi dress, so it's going to go pretty much to your ankles. And I just think this would be such a pretty look for any beach vacations, or if you're doing family photos on the beach, this is going to be a stunner. And while I'm thinking about it, I forgot to bring it down here, but I also got this dress last year, and it is another piece that they recently restocked and released new colors in. And this was one of my most worn dresses last year. It's so pretty, and it's just one of those that's easy to throw on no matter the occasion. It's a little bit low cut without being too revealing. It ties in the back, so everything is super secure. It's a great length, it's a great texture, just everything about it I love. I have mine in the green, which is such a great spring color, but like I said, they do have a few different options now. Next up, we have another romper that is going to be great for the Western style, but honestly, this one would look really cute with just a simple pair of sandals too. I love the turquoise color. That is just so summertime. This one is long sleeve, but it is a lightweight fabric, so I don't think it's going to be too overwhelming. It's a great like nighttime outfit, honestly. And it does have like this crisscross detail here in the center. Now this is a little bit open, but I don't think it's too revealing because you can kind of adjust it if needed. And then it just kind of goes out into this really cute ruffly design at the bottom. So you have the shorts underneath and then this little layer kind of like sewn on top of them. I just absolutely adore that. It looks so precious once you put it on, and it has like the little ruffle detail in the back. It's completely covered with elastic in the back too. So this one is one that is very comfortable, and it was honestly a little bit roomy. I didn't mind that because I think it's going to be very comfortable and lightweight. But if you are between sizes, I definitely think that you could size down in this piece because it's just like really stretchy. Next up, we just have a really fun layered ruffle skirt in a butter yellow. As I've already talked about, butter yellow is something that I'm going to be wearing on repeat this year. So I feel like this is going to be such a staple for me. And I do really like the fit of this. I was surprised at how much I liked this, but you just have a thick elastic waistband at the top, very comfortable. And then of course you have these two rather dramatic ruffle layers. What I love about these is that you have the little bit of lace peeking out from underneath each layer. That just adds a little bit of detail and a little bit of texture, which is really going to elevate your outfit, and it looks the exact same on the front and the back. Now this one is a little bit short. I don't find that it's too short for my style, depending on what I would wear it with, but it's just something to keep in mind. It's definitely in that mini skirt category. For today's video, I might throw it on with this little short sleeve cropped blazer. This looked so pretty on their website. I had to try it out for myself, and I'm glad that I did, but I will say I think I would like this a little bit better in a size up. So this is my normal size medium. It is a little bit tight on my shoulders and arms. I would say I have kind of broader shoulders, so that could be a me problem. But either way, I think that you would definitely be good even if you went a size up. This just has one button in the center, and I think on the model she just had like nothing underneath, which I do think is cute, especially if you have like a smaller chest. That's a really nice chic look, and you can just kind of like tape the blazer down and wear pasties. For me, I don't think that that's going to be an option at all unless I want to look kind of insane. So I am planning to wear some sort of like matching white bodysuit underneath, or you could even do a tank top that's like in the same color as the skirt you're wearing. Like if I did the yellow skirt, I could do a yellow tank top or yellow bodysuit. I think that would be a really nice look. I don't know, I'm gonna have to play around with this one, but I do think it is such a cool piece. I don't really see a whole lot of short sleeve blazers, so that is why I wanted to try this one out. Next, we just have a very basic graphic tee. This one says salty across the chest. Obviously, this is going to be great for any beach vacations you have, or if you live by the beach, this might be really cute. I just kind of threw this in my cart last minute because it is one of those things that I love to have on vacation. I love a good theme, so I like to dress for where I'm going to be. So this is definitely something that I'm going to be packing with me on any vacations that I'm taking this year. And it's just easy, you know, you throw it on when you're going to the grocery store on vacation, or going to look at shops, or you just want to lounge around after you've been at the beach all day. You could easily put this on with a pair of linen shorts, denim, or even lounge shorts, and I think it would be such an effortlessly cute look. We have a couple more matching sets, and this one I really need your your help with. So I do really like the look of this. I love the pattern, I love the color, I love all of the lace detail, but I'm just wondering if it is a little bit too much, especially when you pair it with the skirt. So you guys let me know, do I kind of look like a toddler in this, or do we think it's cute? The top especially I think is adorable, so maybe you could just grab the top and pair it with some like cream colored denim. That might be a little bit more wearable in my opinion, because I do love this lace detail. I mean, it is such a nice quality piece. And then you have this little ruffle detail at the bottom with elastic at the waist. This one is a long sleeve style with elastic at the wrist here, so it's very almost like Bridgerton inspired with that very vintage feel. So it's definitely different for my wardrobe, but I don't know, I was really drawn to it on the website. And then here is the little matching skirt. So this one has a really thick elastic panel at the top of the skirt, which ends up kind of being hidden once you pair it with the top, but that's really nice and comfortable for sure. And then you have these ruffle layers at the bottom with the lace detail over top. So yeah, I go back and forth with this one. Sometimes I think it's really cute and feminine, and other times I'm like, it might be too many ruffles. Now this little matching set is the complete opposite. This one looks very chic. There are no ruffles at all, no real texture other than this kind of keyhole or eyelet detail. I don't even know if you would call this eyelet, but it's just these cute little cutouts. I really loved the color of this. That is why I was drawn to it and added it to my cart. And the shape of it is really beautiful too with the scalloped hemline. But this is just a really simple, very cropped tank top. You do have a zipper in the back to get it on, and then it pairs perfectly with this little skirt. So the skirt is the exact same design with the scallop detail, the little cutouts, really cute together. It honestly kind of ends up looking like a romper, but with the right accessories, this is just going to be such a cute outfit. I did get a medium in both of these and it is a little tight. Again, I think if I lose like 5 pounds, it'll fit perfectly, but I did want to mention that if you're between sizes or if you have a curvier booty, you might want to definitely size up in the skirt. This last little romper isn't really my favorite, but I'm interested to hear what you guys think. I picked it up because I loved the texture of this. Texture can just really completely change your outfit. So I thought this would be a really nice thing to style, but once I tried it on, I don't know, I wasn't sure I really loved the fit of it. It kind of looks a little long, especially in the short area. I mean, you can even tell when I'm holding it up. I don't know, it just kind of like makes you look like you have like a really long torso or something. So I don't know if I like that. And then it also just kind of looks very like uninteresting up top. I don't know how to describe it. I'm just not into it. Let me know if you guys disagree and I might change my mind. But you do have the cute little tie detail here in the front. This also kind of looked awkward in my opinion when I had both of them tied. So I actually ended up untying the first one and just kind of like letting it hang. You could pair a bralette underneath or do like some really cool layered necklaces. Maybe that would look better. Maybe I'll style it with a belt. But out of everything that I got, this isn't necessarily my favorite. And that is it for today's video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you want to see more kind of random, quick little boutique hauls like this, let me know in the comment section down below and let me know which boutique you want to see next. As always, I appreciate you guys watching today and supporting my channel. If you haven't already, subscribe down below and I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye!